yours truly, Candidly Kyla, here with my first ever YouTube video. Oh my gosh. What? I promised myself in 2020, I said 2021, we're gonna stop with these excuses and we're gonna start our YouTube channel, because last year I was just like, oh, I don't have the right camera, I don't have the right equipment. No, not in 2021. We are going for it. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to my small corner of the internet. I'm so excited that you decided to join me today, and this is my first ever video, and I figured for the first video we should do the get to know me tag, just so you guys can find out a little bit about me, you know, where I'm from, whatever. But before we get into that, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and join the Candid fam, the Candid crew. Candid crew, I like that. Join the Candid crew, and stay tuned as I upload videos throughout the week, just to take you guys on my journey as a single mom, a young Black woman living in Atlanta, you know, just coming into her own. So I have the questions here on my laptop, and I have not looked at these questions, so this is going to be just what you get is what you get. It's going to be super honest, just super candid conversation, and I'm going to try to get through this. I just put my son down, y'all. He's 1, and if you are a toddler mom, you know how important it is to just keep the peace. We don't want him waking up. If he does, I'll just bring him in here and he'll join the video. All right, so let's get into it. So the first question is, where did you grow up? All right, y'all. So I was born and raised in Memphis, Tennessee. Yes, I am a Southern Belle. Went to elementary, middle, and high school in Memphis. I left Memphis and moved to Illinois to go to college. Go Salukis. I went to college at Southern Illinois University in Carbondale, Illinois. And then I moved from there and moved to Atlanta, which is where I currently live now. I was in graduate school for a little bit at Georgia State when I first moved here, but then I quit that after my mom passed away in 2018. And I actually just got back into school last year at Arizona State University, just taking a few classes before I applied to PA school. So if there are any pre-med, pre-PA type of people that are watching this video, comment down below. I would love to talk to you about that. Next question, where do you currently live? Atlanta, Georgia. Yes, and I love it here, y'all. This was like always my dream to live in Atlanta, and I just like up and moved here in 2017, and I'm looking back like, what the heck was I thinking? Like, my family totally supported that whole transition, but like honestly, it was the best decision for me, and I'm so happy that I live here now. I met my son's dad here. My son gets to grow up here and live in Atlanta and go to school here and everything like that, so I love it. Number 3, who is your first best friend, or who was my first best friend? So my first best friend was, that I can remember, was this girl named Kendall Ford, y'all. We were friends in like elementary school. I want to say like 4th and 5th grade. We was like this. Like, if you saw me, you saw Kendall, honey. Yeah, and we like fell out over a boy, I think. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. Y'all know how that goes. In middle school, you be fighting over some dumb stuff, and then you look back, you're just like, what the heck was I thinking? But like, you know what? If I saw Kendall today, it would be all love. Like, wishing her nothing but good vibes. If you're watching this, Kendall girl, hey. How tall are you? I am 5'4". I wish I was like a little bit taller, like 5'5". Not too much taller, but yes, I am 5'4". Dogs or cats? Definitely dogs. Yeah, cats kind of weird me out. I don't get the infatuation with cats. If you are a cat person, kudos to you. But for me, I would rather have a dog. I feel like they're a little more exciting. And I actually want to get a dog for my son. I would like to get him like a pug. But then, I don't know, I feel like he kind of needs like a little bit more of an active dog, like a Labrador Retriever or something. But I definitely want to get him one when he gets a little bit older. He's only 1 now, so. But dogs will definitely be in the future. Funniest moment throughout high school. Okay, so the funniest story that I have, oh gosh, can't believe I'm doing this. Embarrassing myself. But the funniest thing that happened to me in high school. So when I was in high school, I used to think it was so cool when people would be like on crutches. And I always was like, man, I don't know why I thought that either. Don't ask me. But I just was like, man, when I would see the athletes on crutches, they would they didn't have to go to class, the stuff was brought to them, their textbooks, their homework, their quizzes, they just was chilling. And I was just like, man, that's cool. And then I just kind of I don't know. It was like if you had crutches, everybody wanted to know the story behind what happened. And then more times than not, you would have a cast on and, people would be signing the cast. And I was just like, that's kind of cool. Not that I really wanted to injure myself, but I always kind of had this thought man, I've never broken any bones. I'm so boring, Spoke too soon. So I remember I love to eat. Let me start that story like this. I love food, guys. So keep that in the back of your mind as I tell you more about what happened. So I want to say the lunch bell rang, but I still had work to do, so I couldn't leave yet. The teacher that I had, Mr. Smith, if you guys had him and you went to my high school back home, Mr. Smith was super strict. If you didn't finish your work, you couldn't go to lunch when the lunch bell rang. So you had to finish up whatever it was, and then you could go. So this particular day, I still had work to do. So the lunch bell rings, everybody else goes, and I'm like, oh my God, I have to finish up this packet of questions. So I finally finish, and I have our lunch period wasn't even that long. I want to say it was 30 minutes. So I maybe had 15 minutes to go to the cafeteria, get in the line, get my food, and sit down. So where his class was on the 3rd floor of the building. And so I had to go down 3 flights of steps. So I was I don't want to say I was running, but I definitely had a little pep in my step, okay? So, I get there, and there was 3 steps left, you guys. And in my haste, I'm I'm gonna just jump these steps like the cool kids do. I'm gonna just fly down. Y'all, I jumped the last 3 steps, rolled my ankle, fell, and kept going. And there were people there, so I didn't want to just lay out oh gosh, I'm injured, somebody call life alert. I just kept going. And when I got home, I was like, I think I hurt my ankle, Mom. And she was like, what'd you do? Y'all, when she took my sock and shoe off, my ankle was this big. I had to go to urgent care, and they gave me a cast, and I got my crutches. So that for me was the funniest moment. You had to be there to see me running down the steps. And, like I said, I felt like people that were on crutches always had really cool stories. And then here I am. My cool story is I was running to the cafeteria. What? But yes, that happened to me. And of course, I think everybody's rite of passage in high school is dropping your tray in the cafeteria in front of everybody else. I don't know if I did that, though. I don't think I did. Number 7, what year were you born? I was born in 1994, and the day that you guys are seeing this video will either be on my birthday or the day after my birthday. I'm a Capricorn, born on January 5th. Yes, so I will be turning 27. Are you in or have you gone to college? I have gone to college, and I'm currently in college at Arizona State University, attending online. What is your favorite drink? My favorite drink, I don't know if you mean alcoholic or non-alcoholic. So non-alcoholic would be orange juice, and alcoholic would be Stella Rosa Black. Y'all, I love me some Stella Rosa. That wine is so good, and it's so inexpensive. If you never had Stella Rosa, first of all, they have a Stella Rosa peach, Stella Rosa blueberry, Stella Rosa watermelon, Stella Rosa peach, which is really good with orange juice. But my all-time favorite, Stella Rosa Black. If you don't try no other Stella Rosa, you got to try the Stella Rosa Black. What is your spirit animal and why? Okay, that's a good one. I think my spirit animal would be a sloth. And not because I move slow, because I don't. But I feel like sloths are very intentional. with their movements, with their thoughts, with what they say, and that's why it takes them so long to talk. And I feel like I'm a very intentional person. Like, I always have a plan. You know, I'm looking at plan A, plan B, plan C. How do they all work together for the good of me? And so, yes, I definitely feel like I'm very intentional. So I would say a sloth, but not for the reason that you may think. You're wearing perfume. What scent is it? I love this question, y'all. Okay, so last year, I really started getting into like watching perfume collections. And I promised myself that in 2021, we are not doing Bath and Body Works body spray. Like, you know, you turn 27, let that stuff go. So I actually watched Aaliyah's Face. She did a perfume haul, or it was a perfume collection video. And I also watched Kyra Monique on YouTube. They were dropping some dimes on like perfumes to buy, and I went and actually got myself a perfume for Christmas. And I will be doing a perfume review and a perfume collection video. I only have like 4 perfumes, but if I'm wearing perfume, what scent you're probably gonna find me wearing is going to be the Rihanna Rebel Day Fleur, which my sorority sister Denisha got me for Christmas, because I told her, I was like, I want some really nice perfumes, and y'all, that scent is like, it's so long lasting. It is a gorgeous scent. I'm not good at describing them, but it smells really good. And I thank you, Denisha, if you are watching this video, for buying me that, because that's more than likely what I'm gonna be wearing. Tea or coffee? Definitely coffee. But I really don't like hot coffee. Like, I would rather drink like a iced caramel macchiato from Starbucks. But my go-to drink that I have loved this fall season is the venti iced chai tea latte with 2 pumps of pumpkin, add pumpkin cream cold foam on top. You guys, if you did not try that, next fall you need to definitely get into it. What are your life goals? So ultimately, I would like to be a oncological physician assistant specializing in gastrointestinal diseases. So basically, my mom passed away in 2018 of stage 4 pancreatic cancer. And from the time of her diagnosis, she was actually diagnosed on my birthday, January 5th of 2018. And she passed away 12 days later on January 17th. And so ever since I like watched her kind of deteriorate so fast from this disease, I was really just intrigued by it, and I want to help other families who are dealing with sickness like that. It is devastating to watch. It is devastating to go through, and it just really sparked an interest in me. I've always really been interested in the medical field. I have an extensive history of working in the medical field. I used to be a medical scribe in the emergency room. Before the pandemic, I worked in ophthalmology. So yeah, but I definitely want to work with cancer patients. What sports do you play? That's a joke. Or have you played? I am the most non-athletic person. That is why, like, I really got into more so public speaking. I was a tour guide at my alma mater, Southern Illinois University, and I loved it, y'all. But I am not athletic. Nope. Have any books you read changed your life? No, not that I can say. My favorite book though is one from like elementary school, and I do like to read, y'all, but this book for me just always stood out as like one of the best. Like, if anybody ever asks me what's your favorite book, it's Bud Not Buddy. If you've never read that book in school, I think it was required for most people to read Bud Not Buddy, but y'all, it was just such a beautiful story about, I need to go back and read it because I honestly kind of forgot some of it, but it was just such a beautiful story about Buddy and how he maneuvered through life and, you know, found his dad and all that sort of stuff. So great book. What is your favorite movie? So my favorite movie is The Wiz. I love The Wiz with Diana Ross and Michael Jackson. Timeless. I could watch that movie on repeat and never get tired of it. I love The Wiz. Who are your favorite YouTubers? So, oh my God, I have so many, y'all. I literally could watch YouTube all day. I don't even watch TV for real. Like, I just watch YouTube videos. So some of my favorite YouTubers are Aaliyah's Face, Kyra Amanique. I love Keisha Kaylee. Who else? And the person who really is, hold on, I think my son's waking up, y'all. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. So I think I was talking about who my favorite YouTubers are. So Aaliyah's Face, Kyra Amanique, Keisha Kaylee, and the person who really inspired me to even get started with YouTube and who just, we have very similar lives. It's Kiara's life. She has a 1 year, or he's 2 now. Her son's name is Josiah. My son's name is Josiah. We both live in Georgia. We're both single moms, just trying to navigate life. And she was just so relatable. And so I was like, if she's doing it, she got time to crank out videos. What is stopping me from doing it? So shout out to you, girl, if you're watching this video. Do you speak any languages and how well? Nope, I speak English. I did take Latin. I took Latin in high school, and that's actually something that I'm very proud of myself for doing, because you can't really speak Latin. It's just a foundation for other languages, but I was told that it really helped you if you want to go into medicine, just because Latin is woven throughout the field of medicine. So that is really why I took it. Are you single or taken? I am single. What is your idea of your dream date? Ooh, I don't really care about like how much money you spend. I find that it's just, if you put a lot of thought into it, that's gonna mean more to me. So I don't need to go to freaking, let me see, Ruth's Chris or like Morton's Steakhouse. I mean, that's cool or whatever, because I do like a good steak. But if you like take the time and plan out like a little picnic where you cook the food, or go get a Publix sub from Publix, which is $6, and set it up really nice. Or they even have like companies that will do like little sip nicks with like wine, because I love me some Stella Rosa. It's not that expensive. It's like $9. You don't, and even then you don't even have to spend money. It's like, we can go watch the Ferris wheel go around downtown in Atlanta. Like, it's just, for me, it's about the thought. I don't really care about how much money you're spending or shelling out. How long was your longest relationship? It was with my son's dad, and we dated for about 2.5 years. How would you describe your fashion sense? Gosh, I don't really care about like trends. If it's cute, I'm aware. I'm a very frugal shopper. I like to shop at DD's, Ross, TJ Maxx. Those are the stores that I like. I'm a big online shopper. The Goodwill has some good stuff too. So if it's cute, I'm there. What is your go-to hairstyle? Well, I'm actually natural. I don't have a relaxer in my hair. So more than likely you'll see me wearing like a bun or something. This is a wig that I have on right now. But yeah, or you'll see me wearing, like, most of my wigs are this kind of style. I'm trying to branch out and do like a little more color or like more wavy type styles, but I'm pretty basic when it comes to my hair. How many siblings do you have? So I have 2 siblings. And that's always kind of like a weird question. So my brother, he was 12 years older than me, and he passed away in 2012 of a massive heart attack at the age of 30. And one day I'll probably do like a story time about that whole situation. He passed away when I was a freshman in college. Like, I literally started school in August and he passed away in September. So I was 18. That was like the first big loss that I ever had or felt in my life. And so yeah, I'll probably do a story time about how I found out that he passed, and like the events leading up to his death and all of that. I also have a sister who is 2 years older than me, and she lives in Ohio. Hey girl, you better be subscribed to my channel too. But yes, she we're super close. We talk just about every day. We FaceTime actually just about every day. So yeah, and I'm the youngest of three. I am 27. Well, I will be 27 in like 2 hours. What is your go-to fast food order? Okay, so first of all, I love Chick-fil-A, you guys. And all throughout college, my go-to meal was a number one no pickles with a sweet tea. Hands down, best thing ever. Oh, you got to get the Polynesian sauce, okay? But since having my son, he doesn't really like, he don't like their sandwiches. But he will tear up their chicken strips and their macaroni and cheese. So now my go-to order is a 4-count chicken strip meal with a large mac and cheese for him, because normally I'll give him some of the mac and cheese for lunch, some for dinner, and of course I'll take a couple bites too. And then I get myself like a small fry, and normally we get a Arnold Palmer to drink, a large Arnold Palmer. So that's our meal. And then as far as the sauce, he likes the Polynesian. I like their zesty buffalo sauce, grade A. Do you use a PC or a Mac? I'm a PC user. I don't get Mac computers. Like, they're just, let me not knock it. I am not the most technologically savvy individual though, so I'm gonna probably stick with PC. Sorry. Your most memorable childhood memory? Honestly, my most memorable childhood memory is, okay, so I really love scary movies. I love like Halloween movies, or I used to. I'm not into it no more. But like back in the day, I used to love some scary movies. And my favorite Halloween character is Michael Myers, or was Michael Myers. And so I remember me and my friends one day in elementary school decided like Michael Myers lives down the street from us. Like because we had a playground behind my elementary school. Thinking back, like, what the world was wrong with me and my friends? So we were like, yo, we know he lives out there. Like, he has to live out there. Like, of course he does. So I remember we made a plan. We were like, we're all gonna pack up our bags and we're gonna meet at the playground. We're gonna find him. We're gonna find Michael Myers. I took this seriously, you guys. I went home. I packed my bag. I had my little Debbie cakes, my little zebra cakes, Twinkies, and all that in my backpack. And mind you, it was raining this night. I will never forget this. And so my mom was asleep in the other room. So I went in there to tell her bye, because I'm like, you know, if I don't make it, he might kill me or something, but I got to go find him. I don't even know what I don't know what we were even finding him for. Like what we thought we was going to do, talk to him? Anyway, so I went in there. I told my mom, I was like, all right, Mom, I'm going to see you. I'm about to go find Michael Myers. And my mom was kind of like half asleep, and she was just like, okay, bye. So I told my sister, and I don't know if my brother was living with us at the time. I don't remember. I know for sure I told my sister that I was leaving. And she was like, yeah, right. Y'all, nobody thought I was serious. I had on my raincoat, and there was a church. So my house was at the beginning of the block, and there was a church at the end of the block. By the time they realized I was actually gone, I had made it to the church, y'all. And right there at the church was like a busy intersection. And I was about to cross the street headed towards my school to meet up with my friends in the rain. I don't even know what to say about that story, but yeah. Do you have any bad habits? I don't think so. No. Not that I can think of. And the last question, tell us one thing about you that we wouldn't know. One thing about me that you wouldn't know. Well, and I'm going to do a story time on this. One thing about me that you guys most certainly wouldn't know is that I am deathly afraid of deer. And I had a very close near-death interaction with a deer in college. It is something that I'm known for at my school. And I will definitely have to share that story with you guys. But I really don't do animals in general. yeah, besides dogs, I mean, if they're cute and they're friendly, then we good. But like most animals, I'm not. We ain't there. So y'all, that is all of the questions. That was, wow, 30 questions. I hope y'all feel like y'all know me a little bit better after this video. I am so excited for what's to come. I have a few more videos lined up. I'm not sure how consistently I'm going to be posting just because I'm just, freshly getting into it. But I would love to hear you guys' feedback, what you guys thought about the video, have some dialogue going. What was your favorite question that I answered? If you have any other questions that you would like for me to answer, please put them in the comments down below. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And also follow me on my social media. On Instagram, it's at CandidlyKyla. Definitely follow me and interact with me on there. And yeah, we're just going to be rolling out these videos, you guys. I'm so excited to finally be doing this because I had hyped it up in my mind of like, oh, you can't do YouTube. Oh, you don't have time. No. We got time. We got time in 2021 to go for everything that we want, you guys. We are manifesting everything that we want in 2021. So thank you guys for sticking around and watching this video. And I'm going to see y'all in the next one. Bye.